Hi, I am Jay, founder and CEO of ClauseMatch. As you may know, regulatory violations cost banks a mind-blowing $850 billion in the last 12 years. Regulators have been working round the clock to make markets safer by sending out 50,000 updates and guidance notes each year. And compliance teams are trying really hard to keep up. But the regulatory landscape has become so complex and so diverse that it has become a nightmare to navigate and implement. I was one of those people at Morgan Stanley working on regulatory change projects. If you ever tried to find a policy document that is related to a regulation, it really feels like going on an archaeological dig. And then once you find it and change it, how many others are impacted? Actually, no one knows. And the only tools we had available to us were Word documents, spreadsheets, and email. It was so painful and frustrating at times that I decided to do something about it. I believe that we need an engineering approach to help compliance, regulatory, and risk teams to cope with this nightmare and complexity. This is exactly why I started ClauseMatch, where we have worked with many teams from large financial institutions to figure it out. With ClauseMatch, we wanted to solve three main problems in compliance. First, we wanted to reduce the manual work in departments by providing them with real-time collaboration tools. Then we wanted to record evidence of how obligations are implemented and communicated. And finally, we wanted to be able to map regulations, policies, and risk controls to be able to provide impact assessments when change is needed. Together, we built a collaboration platform that transforms the way teams work today. Financial and insurance firms such as Barclays and Revolut use our platform for two things: policy management and regulatory change. First, we bring policies to our platform where teams collaborate on them in real time, and we record the full audit trail of every change, comment, and approval. Then, we integrate regulations and risk controls to enable regulatory change process. Teams that manage obligations can now understand how they relate to policies and controls, so they can do impact assessments. And our AI helps people to find those relationships. Barclays and other clients found that our platform helped them to reduce the number of policies by up to 40% due to a massive amount of duplications. In the last 3 years, 99% of all policies at Barclays were updated and published on time every year. It's a massive jump from 40% being late in prior years. And the biggest impact was how our audit trail helps with regulatory exams. It's like a time machine that allows you to travel back in time and understand every decision that was made. We also recently ran a successful pilot with one of the largest banks on their regulatory change process. We worked with their teams to integrate thousands of regulatory obligations, risks, and controls from their risk system, and we managed to make this process simple and agile. And once they mapped all of the content, the true global picture of regulatory impact could be seen. Here is how it works. Primarily, we're a central repository for all compliance documents. Real-time collaboration allows people to come together and work on one single document. It's a massive change from sending a document via email and getting 20 versions back. And every change, comment, and approval gets stored as an automated audit trail, which stays there even when people leave. Once compliance content is integrated from other systems, we provide the mapping capabilities so that you can see related documents side by side and get alerted when they change. Our clients are saying that this is the first time compliance and risk teams work together in one system. In the last few years, our product has won many awards in the industry. Our team is backed by top-tier venture capital firms, and our investors include CEOs of public technology companies. Today, ClauseMatch is 50 people strong, with offices in Europe, Asia, and the US, so we can truly support global organizations. And we're super grateful to be part of the FinTech Innovation Lab, as it opened doors to the US market for us. With 6 chaperone firms, we had over 50 deep dive sessions and are discussing 2 POCs. But even more impressive, just in the last 6 weeks, we went from the live demo to a live implementation with one of the largest US banks. Our technology has found a warm welcome here, especially in the current climate, where the entire workforce is working from home and needs new tools to adapt fast. Through our platform, business continuity plans, and disaster recovery policies could be updated and communicated to everyone in real time. Reach out to us and we'll help you to reduce costs, avoid regulatory fines, and provide your teams with modern tools so they can concentrate on higher value work. Thank you.